That was last year. I don't think they had Diggs last year. No, they got Kenneth Walker. Oh, okay. Jabril Peppers. Okay, so they ain't too much of a threat. They got 292 overall players, and that's it. Let me check the schedule. I don't think I do. Not this year. I played them last year. I don't play the Saints. I play the Rams. Trey just beat them, so I should be able to win that too. Nothing. Me and they a beatable team. They just a beatable team. Who's Jermaine Burton and why does he got 101 yards and 1 touchdown? Did you what was I about to say? We gonna Yeah, there's not much of a sprint. No, there's a grab button though. We're going with the Grays.
It's week 7 of the NFL.
The shit they do in WWE now.
He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Yeah, I just turned it on. Oh, R-Truth's comical. That's childhood right there. I'll be here for R-Truth on Mondays.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Talking to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar broke out of character, laughed. I was like, oh, hell.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'4".
You sure about that? Like, all right.
One touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a
Rocket.
little bit too much, trying to get it out to his
Sound like you being hard-headed out there.
To the ground, incomplete.
I was calling Rocket. I said it sounded like he being hard-headed out there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
Grandfather
25.
always said, hard head make for a soft ass.
Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave it with a 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's not cool about the game there on 2nd down. That was a
Beyond weird. You gonna get some stern words from somebody else.
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first one.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, fumble. Fuck.
Wow. That ball gets knocked.
Oh, Dune 2 comes out next month. Yeah,
Dune.
Dune.
People are on base and scoring
Dune.
position.
Like sand dune. Dune. Alright, your life is dune.
And avoids the
You're in
turnover.
sand dune.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard
Free
line.
delivery with minimum purchase, limited time only. Papa John's. Better greens, better pizza. Papa
You
John's.
talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom
Yes,
half of the
I remember
league
that.
against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Well, we know he can run.
What, Chug Water?
He's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on his opening drive.
And we certainly in the offseason, which will spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts.
Good stop defense.
A more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
That'll back him up 2 yards.
Man, when I was a cop, you know how much water I chugged to the police academy?
Too
much.
Too much.
Too fucking much. Whoa! Man, where was my block?
On the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Jewish hate is up to 388% in the U.S.
Take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021.
When one hate rises, they all do. Stand up to Jewish hate, Muslim hate, black hate, LBG, the alphabet people hate. Okay.
It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer.
Run, dogs!
Game around him and let him throw deep off the play action. You've got an all-star in the making.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone.
Good
for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time.
You're out of here.
There and it's 2nd and 11. The Lions at 500.
He said eliminated. What are you talking about?
6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
No, that's a pick.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Don't do that.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Who's that big motherfucker? Woods?
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st
Delaney
down.
Woods? Or
We've seen
that
quite a
one.
bit of the short passing game
Like,
here. early in the
goddamn,
first
that was a
quarter.
fucking giant coming
I
at
think
me.
it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also,
As he should. I don't know.
Now you go over the top.
He should.
Deep,
I mean,
now you
well,
get some
deserve. Oh, come on, Madden.
To his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Only 3 there on the pickup.
Well
That's
deserved.
enough to move the chains.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything
Yeah, ain't no issue.
Nothing
don't stay
appeared to
there.
be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
With the Rams.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they'll get this well past midfield.
That was like a whole man with
just
teeth.
before the 35. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want
I like
to know
that
how these
Puerto
guys
Rican
can
outfit
run,
she got on.
because we envision them in offenses.
Not a fan of her
catch
purple
the ball.
hair.
How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. Stroud off the play fake.
Good hit.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Where the fuck is Rey Mysterio?
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback. And
All eyes on me.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run.
Who just got that
action.
ball?
Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. And how much yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Good breakup. Held their ass to a field goal. I love it.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. Joseph's got it. And the Vikings have a 3.
Tiffany Stratton. Who is that?
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's
Rocket.
3 points after the field goal.
All right, buddy.
I would say the feeling out process for
Aye.
both these teams, I'd say
Yes.
it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start
I'm
throwing
a
the
fan.
big
I
shots.
can tell you that
First
much.
3 points up on the board. Could be significant.
Back onto the
Tell
field
you that
come the
much.
Lions for their second overall drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real
Can you
issue
move?
for
No,
them
get
so
down.
far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff.
He said, this game don't make me. No! Gibbs fumbled!
Football. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just
Nobody
keeping
heard
the
my
football
frustration
there.
with that,
Yeah,
huh?
the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill.
Still.
The panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
He's gonna-
whether
he's
you
gonna
get
get
it
the
or your
ball
teammate
again.
gets it, just as long
Whoa.
as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to
Motherfucker!
'em.
Poor accuracy. Out of reach.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play, and it's second down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Into this game, they're
I don't know
ranked
what else I
22
need to
in
do.
the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Off play action, Fields being chased out left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
I got a little
Lucky
scared.
just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Fields.
What the fuck is Fields throwing to? We're at field goal range.
Incomplete.
Justin Tucker can make that.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. Tucker's kick is good. And that
Justin fucking Tucker.
at 3-3. These kickers now
All
used
right.
to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball
coming.
players. We're finding
No
athletes
bite. Stop.
all
No
along,
bite.
and now
Oh,
they're just
no bite.
specialists
Oh.
putting it through the posts.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what
MVP?
they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want
Punch
to
the
run
ball
Ed
out.
with a kick. Most of them wanted Ed with a PAT, right?
Oh, I'm
In this
set.
case,
I gotta
if
set up for
they'll
strip
take
ball
it,
again, don't I?
way better than
I
the
hope not.
alternative, which is a punt.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, I'm out of position. I'm out of fucking position. Shit.
Stroud to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ooh, he somehow managed to get out of that.
Play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration, the focus necessary, and dropped it before he could haul it in.
2nd and 10. Stroud. This one
Wrap him
goes
up.
underneath to Walker, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Man, there's a new season of The Masked Singer coming back.
3rd and 7 ahead.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
The Masked Singer. What is it?
Into the passing attack.
Woo!
There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Good
field
stop.
can really
Force him to punch the fucking ball.
big plays for an offense.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Hey, the U.S. Open for bowling starts this Sunday. Well, for the finals at least.
For the second time.
That's exciting. Tree and tree.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead.
Oh, look, it's WrestleMania. I was there both of those
field,
nights.
They're
Good
knocking on
times.
the door
Good times.
and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about.
Oh,
Even
good
in the wins
shit.
category.
Why are you underneath me,
If
Rocket? Come on,
somehow
bro.
you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Move, Rocket. Move, move. You're like right on my leg. That's it. Move.
Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side. Taken in by Jefferson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're
What did I
able to
just
get a
say?
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this will wind up the Lions' 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Rocket, you gotta figure it out, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in
Holding.
his tracks
Offense.
at the line of scrimmage.
This shitty. That holding's a 10-yard
That
fucking
time the
penalty.
right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
That's a clear fucking play.
Intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes
Good
down.
fucking second.
Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football,
Wow.
you're dealing with some of the best athletes.
Who's man?
You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 5. As Stroud now to throw. Throw wide is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
No fucking way. I looked away for a split fucking second and that shit happened.
No problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And they were right in that gray area on the edge of long field goal range, maybe too short to punt it. So the defense probably was expecting this was a possibility.
They should have been, and in most cases, what you do on defense is you go to what they call punt safe. In other words, you leave your defense on the field, prepare for them to possibly go for it, and then you just have a little bit different responsibilities. You're not really trying to get a big return. You just want to make sure you get the ball back. But they fell asleep at the switch.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Okay, ready? Ready, go. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jelani Woods, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Lions going to go back. One final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Play action. It's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
Fucking hold.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. One play action. Fields. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go. 11.
A final shot before the break. Fields is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one is incomplete. So we hit halftime with our visitor. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And they can't bring him down. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, it stays up, steps away, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Okay.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Into the hands of the tight end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
What a fucking save. That fumbled right out of bounds.
So
Good
possession
shit.
will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in
Oh,
plus
I have to close this
territory
damn
here.
door.
They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. In motion right, that's Williams. A give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's got some space here. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On first down, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. Gibbs straight ahead. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And quickly they get to the line. Fields. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Justin Jefferson with an amazing diving catch. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He gets away from one, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. Takes it to about the 37.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Rocket.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right on the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
To throw is Fields. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Meanwhile, Fields throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Walker on first down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the
Aiden
midfield.
Hutchinson.
For that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And this dominant defensive
Go,
performance
baby.
continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he
Fuck
needs.
that poor quarterback.
He's had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And looked like some movement there.
Delay
Let's
again.
get the
False
call.
start. I can talk.
False start. Offense.
Hell yeah.
The
Look at
crowd's
that
not doing
back.
that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Stroud.
Good helmet breakup.
His receiver.
Excuse me. What's up?
4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it.
Take a
But I
punt
wouldn't
again
go
if you
for it
want
either.
to.
I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
That
No.
one hits at the 7, but
Go
bounds
that
into
way.
the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Stop.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Oh, nice move.
Good push forward. Who is that? Nelson?
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
Oh,
And he puts his head
fuck.
down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Fields now to throw. And his throw
See, this is where
gonna
free
be
form comes into play. That was so
He
nice.
certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off play action, Fields. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Trying the left side.
Oh, how did you break through?
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he
get the
gets
first.
In a run blitz,
Just get the fucking first.
trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That one 28 yards on the ground. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodon.
I'm trying to have bulletproof condom and still got to pull it off. That's just me, and I ain't hurt.
On the sidelines.
Yeah.
Let's close this one out.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football
Had to
is
turn
here.
down y'all
That
screaming
fumble
in my
earlier
ear too much.
Probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground,
Good push forward.
they're doing everything
2-minute warning. Let that
possible
bitch
to have
hit.
him do it again. They need that turnover.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Jamal Williams, we calling on your
So the
number
Lions
right
in
now,
possession
my
of the
boy.
football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Good shit, good game.
The touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's
Nah, I just need that first
two.
down. 2-minute warning just hit. You better just milk it. I had like 4 people watching the stream at one point. Wonder who all those people were.
Gibbs. And he's able to break.
They won't let Gibbs score the touchdown.
Brought down.
Yo.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Again, it's Gibbs.
There he is.
This time he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away.
Hey, everybody got time to come up. I said I'm about to go in there and start doing feet or something. My hands.
People
getting paid to eat food. Just sit at home in front of a camera to eat food, okay?
Down 20-10. A minute 51
Only
on the
Wait,
clock.
why do you know this?
It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Right. They talking about it used to be free back in the day. What you mean it used to be free? Good sack. Chop Robinson. That's like his 4th sack of the season. Good job, Rip.
Now Stroud.
Hit him. Ooh.
This offense
Want to just take him and break him.
Don't think back to
Move.
just a few
Yeah,
plays and say
smooth.
to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get
And I ain't gonna say it out loud, but what you say about Marvin Harrison or whatever my man's name is?
This crowd turning up the decibel level.
This is true. This is true.
Stroud to throw it. He's going to let it fly.
No fucking way.
And this is
Woo!
intercepted. And that should
Woo!
do it.
Feel like Ric Flair in this bitch.
Talanoa Hufanga. And a great return here gets this one all the way down.
What'd you
to
say, Trey?
26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
How the fuck would I do that?
no doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic
I'm
about
up by
he shouldn't have
10.
thrown that
Drop a
ball.
knee, force him to call that last time out. We're
Second
gonna do
year,
another
as
one.
you noted, on the job training.
The
So
hell?
he's got to take this feedback that he's
I hope
getting,
they pick
negative
you
or
off.
otherwise, and turn it into
The
positive
audacity.
moving forward.
Don't jump. Ready?
All right, good game. Good game. Good game, baby. We need to win. We needed that win. Ain't that about a bitch? I tried to drop the knee,
Delay of game.
and I got delayed game because I tried to quiet the crowd.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Fields down to a knee here, and that should just
GG's.
about put a bow on this one.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something
You're gonna bring
extra
Justin Tucker
special
out there?
about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home
You're gonna
crowd applauding.
bring
They're
Justin
happy with
Tucker
what
out
they've
here?
seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels.
Yep.
Get to share it with the home team.
Stat pad Justin Tucker real quick.
Kick is good. See,
Let's go.
this one
23 to 10.
Next time these two teams meet, but until then, this game's over.
Needed that comeback, and that was a divisional game.
Second half, Charles, a little bit different
More
from the
work
first.
down
Not
the
only did we
field,
have
we're
the
4 and
lead
3.
change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the
Do.
shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?
And didn't you ring? Rah, rah, rah. Let's see
You know
what
they
your
didn't expect this at
man
all.
got
As you
over
mentioned,
here,
went into
cause
the
I
half
think
with the
he
lead.
got nothing.
Losing the game is one
Ha
thing.
ha ha
Getting shut
ha
out in the second
ha.
half,
They
that's a
they
surprise.
said you was leading the league in receptions, my
So for
boy.
Detroit,
Bunch
they
of
move back
receiving
over
yards,
500
and
now
I
at
held that ass to
4-3.
38.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come
58
to town.
rushing
Meanwhile,
yards.
for the Vikings, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Fields ain't get
next
sacked
week.
once. However, CJ got sacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And one massive interception. We out here. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Forced him to roll out, and he threw off of that back foot. Yep. Oh, and that was a user pick. I ran that. Look at that. Meow. Screw. That's why that man get paid big bucks. That chop chop. Yep, chop chop. Look at Gibbs just squeezing through. Excuse me, coming through. I love that. I love that. I love that. Need to get Kirk Cousins so every time I win in Detroit, you like that? Justin Jefferson, 0-yard touchdown. I was scared to throw that because I wanted to throw it to circle. Oh, I had options. Either one of them been wide open. He came off a blitz. That was stupid. I would have sat there and waited. J-Mo had that. Get Justin Jefferson I reached on. Yeah. Don't push nothing. Oh. I'm hoping that this damn game save, and if it don't fuck me over this time. Woo! We don't fold towels. Towels fold themselves. I feel that. Damn, I gotta play the Packers.